morning and welcome back to Garage 3030. Today we are going to get back on the 62 we call Blueberry. So we've got the suspension done right now. We're gonna take the front clip off of it, inner fenders. We've got a lot of work planned, even a little more in depth than I originally said we were gonna go on this truck. So got a ton of parts for it. And we're gonna start putting it together. So stick around. One thing I ask, if you like our content, please hit the subscribe button. Like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. So let's get started on this, and we'll fill you in as we go.
Okay, give you an update on where we are at. So we were able to front clip off. We have a new power steering box that needs to go in it, which is easy. It's so much easier to do it with the front clip off. We got a new steering column for it, new joints for it. We have to run brake lines on it. We have made a decision to pull this motor. It's a good running motor. I actually have another project it can go into. And we are going to be replacing that with something a little more durable. So what started out as just a simple shop truck project, we ended up finding some rot in a few of the panels, and we want to go ahead, like for instance, in the windshield, we took the windshield out of it and it has rot here, and I have this panel coming in already. The interior panel also I have coming in, so we'll be able to put new metal there. Let me give you a quick peek of just all the sheet metal we have. We've got new floors for it, fenders, just a little bit of everything. Like I said, I want to keep the patina on it, so there might be some matching that needs to go on. We did, as we said yesterday, got the new tires put on the wheels, which actually helps the stance out because the wheels were just a little bigger than the tires were just a little bigger than what I liked. So we're going to keep moving on here and break down this front clip, get the core support off of it, kind of make a decision on what we're going to do about the inner fenders, if we're going to use the stock inner fenders or get something from Slosh Tubs and put in there. We do have some block off plates that I purchased at the C10 Nationals that will fill in the holes for the heater box, because I do have an AC unit that has heat on it that I'll be putting in it. And of course we've got the power brake master cylinder, and I alluded that I may put that in on last video, but decided to wait since we did buy the Slosh Tubs block off plate, so we can put all that in there. And yeah, we're just going to kind of modernize it so I can drive it well, and we can take it on some C10 stuff next year is what we're actually looking at. There's quite a few C10 shows out there, so we want to be able to take it to that and kind of show it off. Anyway, we're going to get back to work. We'll put you on time lapse and fill you in once we get the motor out and get a few more things done to this.
see, we got the engine taken out of it. Ran into some problems. I'm telling you, man, if you don't know how to work on a truck, some people shouldn't have the ability to pick up a tool. Just saying, there's some really shoddy workmanship here. We've got booger welds everywhere. We got cross members that don't match. Check these motor mounts out. Aren't those joyous? So I'm glad we pulled this thing out, because if we're going to make it a good driver, it's got to be safe. So that is kind of where we're at right now. Our next step is going to be, we're going to go ahead and pull the bed off of it and start working on that. There's a support that needs to be replaced back there. It has somebody just put plywood in the bed. We're going to actually put a bed wood kit in it. So we're going to take the bed off, get it ready. We're going with a later model gas tank that's got the built-in fuel pump in it. So there's a lot of upgrades that are going to take place. We're moving along pretty quickly. Hopefully we'll get the bed off, and then we can power wash everything here you see, get it cleaned up along with the back, and then we're going to start doing metal work. So we've got filler panels to put in, power brake booster, new steering column, floors for the inside, rockers. We've got a little bit of everything coming. So stick around, keep watching, and we'll check back in here in just a little bit. Okay. Good morning and welcome back to another day of Garage 3030, where we continue on Blueberry, the 62 C10. So what we did yesterday is we got pretty much everything taken off the front, found out some problems that we needed to address there, and moved on to the bed. So we're going to take the bed out because we have a late model tank that needs to go underneath it. And all the previous owners of this truck in the past did a lot of sketchy stuff, lots of really bad welds and things. So we're going to address that and get the frame all smoothed back down. If you take a look, we ended up, this had a piece of plywood for a bed floor. So we were able to chop it out and get everything loosened up. So our next step is going to be to turn the truck around and take the bed off of it with the lift, so we can power wash, clean up the welds, do a lot of things to the undercarriage, get it ready to start doing the upgrades. So at this point forward, we're hopefully crossing the line from deconstruction to construction, and we've made a lot of progress this week on it, and we will continue to do that through this week. So anyway, stick around. You can follow along on time lapse and see the bed come off, and then we'll move on to power washing and taking care of that. Well, here it is. We got the cab and the bed off of this thing. So now we're going to clean it and actually start going back together with everything. So the bed needs some work, of course. The doors, I'm going to start working on bottoms for them, and interior and exterior. On the cab itself, we're going to be putting in, cleaning the firewall, cleaning it up. We have filler panels to go in there from slosh tubs. Also pulling the heater out of it. We've gotten most of everything out of the interior. And also I'm going to work on the window frame so we can have a good place to put new glass in it, do all the rockers, cab corners. There's quite a bit of work here to do, but we're going to try to knock it out as quick as we can and get that completed. So as always, I want to thank you for tuning in to Garage 3030. We've got more content coming out all the time. So until next time, thanks for stopping by.